What up guys, Astro Manny here, back with another video, and here we are in our constellation Aquila, looking beautiful out here, sitting out getting a little bit of sun on our black and blue paint here, looking good. So we're going to be doing another bounty hunter mission and seeing how much money we can make in a gunship in an hour and compare it to how much money we made in our heavy fighter Vanguard. We're going to be doing ERT group missions. That means we're going to be fighting a hammerhead each ERT group, which is a little bit more difficult than before, but we are in a gunship with the bigger shields and, you know, more firepower and things like that. So we will also be doing VHRT singles in between each ERT group to, you know, take care of that load time between missions. So let's get into it. Let's calculate how much money we have currently and then start crack-a-lacking. That was terrible. Please no. Anyways, we have 7,302,966, right? Got it written down over here on the side. That's how much cash we are starting with. Let's see how much we will end with. All right, fantastic. Let's get going. So we're going to go into our contracts, bounty hunts, and we are going into ERT group, accept, start, bang, boom. Mission started relatively quick. That's a good sign. All the markers have popped up pretty quickly. Well, things are looking great. That's a good sign, guys. Well, here we go. So, the server's been questionable. You know, it's been a little, you know, on and off here on the performance issues. But here we are. We're still in the game, and we're still trying to make it work, and we're still trying to make money. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep making videos, and we're going to keep going. So check out for more. Look out for more. There's more videos to come. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, pretty please. I appreciate any help or any sharing of my videos around, because I am just trying to make a nice community and get people excited about this game. Because, you know, I'm just here to play and have some fun, and hopefully we can all have fun together. So starting it off here, I am running 4 size 4 gimbaled laser cannons. That is what comes stock on this constellation Aquila. If you're running the Andromeda, it comes with the Rhinos, which are repeaters, which are just as good. But cannons do a little bit more DPS. It's not very good to use cannons on smaller ships, but since we're fighting hammerheads and Valkyries and things like that, it's pretty efficient, and I prefer cannons over the repeaters. And yeah, so that's our weapon setup. As we started too far away from the target because we clicked on target location instead of the actual location that we wanted to warp to. Coming up, hopefully neutralize pops up right away. It does, so it looks like we might have a good run here, and the goal is to make as much money as possible. I forgot to start the timer, but it's but we've gone 2 minutes. It took 2 minutes to get here. And we are now an hour. We have an hour to make some money. How much money can we make in an hour in a gunship? So gunships to be used could be anything. This is solo. I don't have a gunner. This is all by myself. Obviously, if you had a gunner, you would be doing more effective work. But let's take a second here and dodge some missiles. It seems like missiles were capable of being dodged. And of course the Vanguard Warden for some reason runs away from us. So let's chase this Vanguard Warden down a little bit. Then he's going to randomly turn around and fight us, right? So the first guy of the day decides to run away from us. And then he comes in and he's going to come back at us going super lightning speed. I lied. It seems like he's not coming at us. Oh, now he's coming at us at super lightning speed. So here he comes, super lightning speed. There's the shield size 2 glitch where we can't hit him on the first pass with our lasers. So we have to get behind him to get the kill. It's a little bit annoying, especially annoying in a gunship. But there's the big boom. It was a beautiful first boom. And let's get out of here. Can we warp directly to yellow, or are we going to have to use an OM marker? It looks like we're going to have to use an OM marker. So let's get that OM marker 6. But yeah, so using a gunship, as you can see, the shields hold really well.
Auto drive is now
The great thing about using a gunship over a fighter is you are bigger and badder than them. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop up a route to Yella because it seems that we're on the other side of the moon. So making a route will be efficient. But yes, in a gunship we're bigger and badder than what we were, but we're also slower, much slower. So that's why we're doing ERTs, because we can kill things, or we can survive, and we can probably kill bigger things, hence we're going to be killing hammerheads. But we also are much slower, so I don't know if we can fit 4 ERTs in an hour. We're going to try. We're going to try to fit 4 ERT groups in an hour, and if we do, then this might be a better money-making method. Here we are on Yella, and as always, you got to go to OM1 or OM2 to get to the North Pole or the South Pole of the planet, and that makes it easier to go on to the asteroid belt because you're coming from up above and are not having to deal with a bunch of the asteroids. And it makes it cleaner, faster, more efficient, with a little bit of a detour to the North or South Pole of the moon. But yes, so again, size 4 gimbals, 4 of them. Shields are the FR86, the military grade shields. It's a size 3. One size 3 shield comes on the Connies. All Connies are capable of doing the exact same thing in this situation because we're running solo, so they all have 4 guns available to the pilot. Size 3 shield, and as you see, I have it on 40, 20, 20. To enable to do that, you have to press 8 on the number key to make your shield go to the front one time. 5 is to reset it back normal on the number pad on your keyboard. You could always change the settings around. Here's our first hammerhead, so let's take a moment here to talk about the hammerhead. So, we are doing solo hammerhead in a Connie. So, what I like to do to make this relatively doable is I tend to throw missiles at him to weaken him. And since we're trying to do 3 ERTs, that means 3 hammerheads. We had 24 missiles. If you're in an Andromeda, you might have more, right? But we have 24 missiles, so divide that by 3, and you get 8 missiles per hammerhead. So the plan is to use 8 missiles to soften the guy up before we get there. So here we are. We send 4 off. Boom, boom. They all hit, right? Then we use the next 4, and that is 8 missiles on the hammerhead. And now he's a little softened up for us. And what you want to do is get in the pocket here. So what I like to call the pocket is get in to the center of the hammerhead there. And so you're hitting the center of mass of the hammerhead. And you can see our shields are taking a beating, but they're holding. And that's why we have them all set to the front shields. Get to the center of the pocket. Get to the center of the pocket. And just hold it. And just hold it. Ah, it's rough. It's rough. We're about to lose our shields, but he should die any second. Come on, there it is. Boom. It can be a little scary. I ain't gonna lie. It can be a little scary. Especially in a Connie. There might be some better options, but when it comes to the Connie, that's what you do. Right there. You sit in the pocket, try to hit the center of the mass of the hammerhead, and always have your stuff set to full shields so that your shields can take as much damage as possible. And only switch away from shields if you have to reload. And being the fact that we have 108 bullets per gun, you shouldn't have to reload. At least, hopefully, you shouldn't have to reload. And that was our first hammerhead kill. So, things are looking good. Target location, but we want to do the actual location to get us closer. Remember, if you have the option between the target location and the actual location, you want to do the actual location so it will set you 20 kilometers closer than if you did the target location. I don't know why they do that, but that is the case. So you always click on the location of, not the target location. You click on the surface location if there's one available. That is the efficiency of that. Because we're going to Brios and it's a little offset of Brios, it's actually pretty perfect. We're within 20 kilometers of our target. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We can already see that. Already have the neutralize popped up. Gorgeous. Alright. So it looks like our target here is another Vanguard. Hopefully he doesn't run away from us. But yes, so size 3 shields. The XL1 is the quantum drive, not really important since we're just running around Crusader, but it is the fastest one. And coolers and power plants are stock on my current Aquila. I do recommend getting the JS400s for your power plants and leaving the cooler stock. Always leave the cooler stock because they're irrelevant currently, but not really needed for power plants either. So just the shields and the guns. It's pretty much a stock Aquila, and it's getting the job done, and it's a beautiful ship. Haven't talked about the cockpit of this ship yet. Look at the round cockpit of the ship compared to the Andromeda's weird one, right? The visuals on this ship are much, much cleaner, and we like that, right? It's nice. I like the ship. I'll show you a little bit of extra beautifulness of the ship right now. Right? Okay, so here we are. We're gonna join in on this Vanguard here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, "Hi, Vanguard. Eat it, Vanguard. Eat it. Where you going, buddy? Yeah, boy. There it is. Bada boom, boom, boom. I don't know what I just said, but he's dead. Oh, missiles. Calm down, missiles. Listen." Yeah, there will be a little bit of that here and there, a little bit of third-person action. Yes, I will try to do some more visual, pleasing stuff around. All right, I will. It's difficult because I mean you can't see any information, you can't see the pips or anything like that, so it's harder to get kills in third person. But if you line it up correctly, especially when you're using gimbals, it's not too bad. I will say one thing. I obviously I'm pretty decent at flying around in this game and getting stuff done and getting kills. I know I'm efficient in fighting. I know I'm efficient in flying and things like that. But I might not be the most efficient at making the game visually pretty for everyone. So I'm working on that, and I'm hoping that I can show off more third-person kills and things like that. The only thing is, like I said, going into third person is less efficient, but it's beautiful, right? Like, that was awesome, and I will do more of that, and I will work on getting better at that in general for you guys. Hopefully I can make everything I do an enjoyable experience, because that's what it's about, is to show everyone how beautiful this game is and make a beautiful community, hopefully. So yeah, I appreciate everyone for being here and watching the video. My last video got a lot of support, and I appreciate everyone who helped out on that. Hitting the like button, subscribing, leaving a comment. I appreciate everyone so much. Please do that whenever you can. I just want to, you know, get my stuff out there and show the world some love. So here we are onto our single VHRT in between our ERT group mission. So we stay efficient and we stay making money. So far, we have done that ERT in 10 minutes. So timing is amazing at the moment. I will leave links below in the description for Discord and Twitch and all those kinds of things. So if you guys want to join in on those, like I said, I do kind of want to make a community. I am trying to make an organization called Astro Mercenaries, and what we are is we're just a jack of all trades. We do everything. We answer all calls, whether it's you need a pilot, you need a gunner, you need an FPS action, you need a rescue, you want to do some salvage, you want to do some mining. We do it all because we're professionals. professionals with a little bit of, you know, craziness sprinkled in there. Because we do like to have fun. And if you want to be a part of that, please let me know and we'll make it happen. But yeah, so here we are coming up on our Valkyrie. It looks like the Valkyrie is the target. That I am wrong. The Valkyrie is not the target. It is a Hurricane that is the target. The third-person shots I will try to do in good lighting situations. So like this is a dark asteroid field, so I probably won't do any third person here. But if it's nice lighting, then maybe. When I'm fighting Hurricanes, sometimes I kind of don't want to do that anyways, because Hurricanes can be quite quick, and I'm in a gunship, and I have to let them through because of the size to the shield glitch. They are invulnerable on the first pass unless you get behind them. So with that being a situation, I kind of gotta be careful when I'm fighting a bunch of Hurricanes. But as you can see there, Hurricane down, no problems. Back to OM1 as usual. Our big beefy shields are just tanking up the damage. No problems whatsoever when it comes to shields. It's wonderful, yeah? I think we did that pretty quickly. So I'm not sure if the ERT group is available yet. We're not going to do another mission in between, because that would be inefficient. Unless our VHRT is right here on yellow as well. It is. But I'm telling you, the group ERT will be up any second, even though we did that really fast. Come on, ERT, pop up for me. There it is, I think. There it is, ERT group, see? So we didn't want to, you know, we didn't want to start up another VHRT when we knew the ERT would pop up any second, because you get 100k for this, right? So with my bonuses, you get 100k per ERT. And with the VHRT, you get 20k. So, well, it's 19,750 for the single VHRT. Just about 20k, right? And you get just over 100k for an ERT group. So we want to get these ERT groups going as fast as possible. And that is what we're here for. Making cash. A little bit of cinematics, but making cash. See, like this asteroid belt, words, this asteroid belt has some sun in it. So I may, depending on what we're fighting, do some visual stuff. Possibly. It looks like it's going to be the hammerhead. A lot of times it's the hammerhead when you're on yellow. A lot of times it's a hammerhead. So we're going to load up our missiles here. We're going to send 8 missiles at this bad boy here. And when we get in range, obviously. But yeah, any suggestions on anything, guys, leave them below. There are other, I'll talk about the other ships to use other than the Constellation. Just a moment. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. He's not very happy that we shot missiles at the guy. There we go. All 8 of our missiles have been thrown at him. I don't know what's going on with those other missiles. I think he got away from those. Oh, that's unfortunate. We might have to be careful here, because I think our first 4 missiles never made contact. So here we are in the pocket, like I said. Stay in the pocket, get nice and close. He didn't get as weak as normal because he didn't take all the missiles to the face. Shields are critical. Shields are critical, but we got the enemy down. We just gotta hold in there. It's a little risky, but you just gotta hold in there. There we go. And our shields are holding from behind us. Shields are holding. Taking a little bit of damage, but it's okay. And we're out. Now, see, if all the missiles would have landed and didn't fly off into the middle of nowhere for some reason, I don't know what happened there, then I think we would have killed them a little bit faster, and it wouldn't have been as scary as it was. but a little bit of scariness to make that extra money is what we're about. And I'm showing you guys that it's a thing you can do. It's possible. It might not be the most powerful ship in the world, and fighting ERT group missions solo can be a little rough, but it can be done. So let's talk about other ships, right? So you can do this in the Connie, as I'm showing you. It's a little bit risky in the Connie, as you can see. If you had the Andromeda and shot more missiles at the Hammerhead, more than 8, then it could be even better. So there is an option for you running the Andromeda. I just like the Aquila because look at this cockpit. It's absolutely beautiful. Fantastic cockpit. Other options is the Corsair. But the Corsair has that torque imbalance right now that's really hurting the Corsair. But it has the most firepower and is the preferred ship to run it in, because if you ran all those Gatling guns on the Corsair, you could tear a Hammerhead down in under 5 seconds. I will showcase that at some point, because it is a beautiful ship to use for ERTs, but it's got its issues at the moment, so that's why we're using the Constellation. Another option is the Redeemer. The Redeemer is a nice tank, but it has less firepower, but like I said, it's a tank, so it takes more damage. It has better shields than the Connie and the Corsair, but it has less firepower, so it's a bit harder to take down the Hammerheads in a Redeemer, just for the fact that it just doesn't have the firepower, but it can be done. The other option, and my preferred option, is the 600i, because it's got 3 size 5s. And it's got 2 size 3 shields, just like the Redeemer. So it's tankier and has a bit more firepower than the Connie. So there's that. But it's also not a ship that's built for fighting. But, you know, you could do whatever you want in any ship, right? But those are options. Yeah, if I missed any, let me know. These are ships that are not using torpedoes. Obviously, you can run it in the Retaliator or the Eclipse, but I prefer to go pew-pew. We're not here to use torps. There will be videos that I use torps to show comparisons. Torps cost a lot of money to restock. So, but here we are. We're on the Valkyrie. Let's get this job done. Here comes the missiles. And it looks like we might be eating missiles because it's starting to not work again. We're gonna try to get some beautiful action here. Yes. Valkyrie, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Talk about gorgeousness. Talk about gorgeousness. So let's get to an OM marker. They're firing upon us. They're being annoying. We did start on yellow. Unfortunately, we did start on yellow, so we are going to have to go through Crusader to get the Daymar, because we are on Sela now, and in order to get the Daymar, we're going to have to go through Crusader. Not the most efficient way of doing things, but sometimes that happens. The best way to do it there is like set a marker, and so you can flip around and slingshot, and everything is great. So we're on our last target of our second ERT group, which means we're going on 200k already. And what are we at? 22 minutes? We are bringing in the big bucks. I'm trying not to have to restock, but if I could fit 4 ERTs, I might have to restock, you know, because I need those missiles. Or we can be super dangerous and try to take on a Hammerhead without restocking our missiles. That is dangerous. I'm pretty sure I could do it. I might have to disengage, maybe. Maybe not. We'll have to see. Might not risk it. I do recommend to use the missiles on the Hammerhead to soften it up, especially when you're running solo and a Connie. If you had a gunner, it would be a different story. Again, I will say again, this is all solo. I will show videos where I have gunners. I will use a fully stocked Andromeda to show you the firepower of Andromeda stock, the Redeemer. with a full crew. A Redeemer with a full crew is the scariest thing around, man. A Redeemer is scary.
Quantum drive is now off.
And then other things. I will do smaller ships like the Vanguard Sentinel. I will throw a friend in my turret, the Vanguard Sentinel, and show you having a little bit of extra firepower in the Vanguard Sentinel could go a long way. Obviously, you'll make less money if you have a friend in a turret, but the experience could be a lot better. It could be more fun, could be safer. It's definitely safer, but it could be a lot more fun to hang out with a friend and show that off. And I will, like I said, make content with crewmates, but right now we're about grinding that money because we're still kind of fresh on the wipe, so we want to make money so we can buy more ships and do more things. More ships, more content. More money, more ships. Words? I don't know. Here we are coming out on a Valkyrie. It's not very bright out here, but it is a Valkyrie, so I might try to do some third person in a non-sunlit moon atmospheric shooting. We'll see. He's coming really fast. He's going 400 at us. He's coming really fast. We're going to try to dodge some missiles here. Worked well.
Shields down.
Alright. Let's see what it looks like in third person. Ooh. A little bit of light. There it is. There it is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Gotta love it, man. Oh! Missiles. See? That's the thing about being in third person. You don't know when that's happening, right? So, there's the beautifulness and there's the efficientness. You gotta weigh the options, you know. It can be scary. Everything could be scary, but that's another 100K in the bank. Like, you can just taste the amazingness. So we're gonna pick up our VHRT here, our single VHRT. It seems that it's on Selen. We are on Daymar, so we have to do a little bit of warping to get over there. But that's okay, because what this allows us to have is when we do the next group, we will already be on Selen, and so we'll do the triangle correctly for the group. But yeah, so check out those visuals. Again, I will try to make some of my fighting more visually appealing. Obviously, the most efficientness comes from staying in the cockpit, but sometimes you want to see some pew-pews from the outside, and I'll give it to you.
Drive is now on.
But yeah, warping the Selen, doing our second VHRT single, and hopefully we have a marker. Sadly, we don't. We don't have a marker, guys. Ah, this is an inefficient one. Oh no. I think in my video where I did the Vanguard, there was one where I didn't have a marker and I flew to it, so let's see how this goes. It's relatively close to private property, yeah? But here, we'll click on Ashburn and stop our warp in between, right? So here, I showed this trick off before. You want to click on something that's going to go past the marker, and then you want to press U to turn your ship completely off when you get relatively close. With the desync in the server, it's really hard to do it perfectly right now. That looked like it was pretty good, to be honest. So let's find out where we left off. We are 73 out. That's not bad. We'll take that. We'll take that. We're just going to go full speed, 73 out. So this will give us time to talk about anything else that I missed. I talked about my shields. I talked about always having your power sensor shields unless you need to reload. You know, then all that. We talked about different options. Torpedoes are not, we're not throwing torpedoes into the mix yet because torpedoes cost a lot of money to restock. Yeah. What else is there to touch up on? How's everyone doing? Leave a comment below and tell me how you're doing, how your dealing with the game currently in its current state in 3.18.2. The servers have been a little questionable, I would say, right? But let me know how you're doing. How about that? Let me know how things are going for you guys, and if there's anything I can do to make your experiences better, let me know. Because I mean, obviously, I can't help you with your with network issues or computer issues, but like I said, if you want to try to join Discord and hang out and become a part of Astro Mercenaries, then let me know, and hopefully we can get together and shoot some baddies or shoot some good guys. We're not opposed to doing criminal stuff. Whatever pays the highest, we're mercenaries. We take the highest bidding job. That is what we do. That is the point of being a mercenary. You need a job done, we're gonna get it done. No matter how dirty, as long as the pay is right, we'll get it done.
Shields damaged.
So here we are coming on the Vanguard Warden. He seems to not be paying too much attention to us until they actually pay all the attention to us. Ooh, Vanguard Warden, what up, bro? Don't leave me. Come back. Come back, Warden. Come back. Look at him. Just dodging our bullets like that. There we go. We got him. There it is. That was kind of pretty. The way he was doing twirls like that, that was really pretty. So, as you can see, it wasn't too bad to get to the guy not having a target marker. When you do singles, sometimes there will not be a target marker. And in that case there, we had to use a little trick to turn off your quantum at the right time. Oh, what the heck just happened? What the heck just happened? That could have been dangerous. We could have been rammed. We could have been rammed during that. That happens sometimes. It's no big deal. You just rewarp. Obviously, if your shields are low and you're trying to get away, it could be a big pain in the butt. But in that case, we're, like I said, in a big giant gunship. Things are pretty solid. We're doing great. All right, next to our next ERT, we are killing it on time. We're pretty much at 30-minute mark. We could fit 4 of these guys in here. I know we can. Might, like I said, have to restock, but I know we could fit 3 of these in here, or 4 of these in here. So this will be more money. If everything goes great. Obviously, you can die to hammerheads. So don't think this is all, you know, good and beautiful flying. Well, I don't know. I can't talk about words right. I can't use words right now, guys. I'm sorry. But it's not all sunshines and rainbows. Okay, there we go. That's the term, a term I was looking for. It's not all sunshines and rainbows. You got to make sure you're putting in the work to kill those hammerheads. All right, so coming up on our next targets here, Vanguard Warden and another Vanguard Warden. So, yes, more Vanguard Wardens. We're okay with that. It's always nice to see less hurricanes. There's a hurricane right there. As I say, it's always nice to see less hurricanes. Boom, hurricane. So we will have a hurricane shooting us in the back, so we got to be aware of things like that. I don't always check what all the people are. It's important to, because then you know what you're going up against and you know how fast you need to be and what danger you're in. But sometimes I don't, you know. Do as I say, not as I do. I think I said that previously. Do as I say, not as I do. Sometimes I cut corners. If you want to be careful and efficient, don't cut the corners.
Shields damaged.
Here we go with the Vanguard Warden running away from us. I don't know why the Vanguard Wardens like to run from us. That's taking away from our time. And then he's going to turn around and come at us. No, he's still running from us. Come on, Vanguard Warden. Now he's coming at us with, like, super speed. He's coming in super speed. It's so weird. I don't know what is up with that. Why is he doing that? Like, he's starting to lag around too. Hopefully...
Enemy down.
Beautiful! Wow. And then there's times where you just get moments like that where you're like right in the spot for the most beautiful stuff to happen. OM1, here we go.
Shields down.
Like, that was a beautiful firework.
Water drive is now.
Readjusted in the seat here. Could we have found yellow from where we were standing? We might have been able to find yellow from where we were standing. I didn't look too hard. Oh, what? Oh, there's our targets. I know we could find yellow from OM1, so I'm not worried about that. In and out. In and out. I used a little bit of boosters there because I try to slow us down because those Vanguard Wardens can be a little wonky. Alright, so our next target looking like it's on the asteroid belt. That's fine. We'll just go up to OM1 and then turn around. Once again, like I said, go to OM1 or OM2 so that when you go to an asteroid belt, life is better. The enemy gate is down. I've said that before. Can you tell me where's the where am I getting that from? Or at least where do you think I'm getting it from? The enemy gate is down. I love that. I love that though. You know, because like I said, I just fly above the asteroids. Don't even have to worry about them. Life is great to look at. When you switch to your boosters to get your boosters back, make sure that you always switch back to your shields because sometimes you can forget, or at least sometimes I forget, to switch back to my shields. And you'll notice it in the fight. You'll notice when you don't have full power in shields, especially if you're rocking into a hammerhead. Please don't forget to do that. I'm thinking the last two hammerheads were a little bit risky, so let's go ahead and press the 8 key on the pad here, and I'm gonna boost my shields up, my front shields a little bit higher, so that we can have less stress when fighting this hammerhead. It means we'll have more power to our front shields, be able to take more damage to our front shields, which means it can be scarier on the other shields. But I feel like the front shields is mainly what's going to be going down because that's what you're looking at. You know, you're looking the hammerhead in the eyes and saying, "Come at me, bro." That's what you're doing. There he is, the hammerhead. We only have 8 missiles left, ladies and gents. We're going to have to do a restock. We're going to have to do a restock, but we're going to make 400k plus doing this. And a Connie. Oh! It's not the hammerhead, but there's a hammerhead out there.
Radar contact.
That happens sometimes. Hopefully we can kill... Oh, it's a hurricane too, so hopefully the hurricane doesn't run away from us too much. Doesn't juke us out a bit. But this can happen. There could be a hammerhead out there, and the target is not the hammerhead. So hopefully we can kill this guy without the hammerhead as an escort being too much of a problem. I'm actually a bit worried here. But the fact that the hurricane can at times be annoying to shoot at. Like, oh! I don't know what's going on. We're gonna have to disengage. We're gonna have to disengage. Because that hammerhead is tearing us alive. We're gonna have to disengage. This is kind of nice, showing that it's not all perfect. So here comes the hurricane at us. That's beautiful. That's what we want. The hurricane's coming at us. Beautiful. Beautiful. Play with them a little bit. We are in a gunship, so you got to be careful because you don't have the best maneuverability. Here comes the hammerhead. See him back there? Here he comes. Come on. We need to get this guy and get out. He's out. He's dead. Next. We need to get out. We're okay. We're okay. That was A little bit more than I wanted. But that was nice. For efficiency, when you're just grinding cash, that's not what you want. But for awesomeness and actual fighting, that was fantastic. We had to work around a hammerhead to get to a hurricane, the most nimble of the targets. Phew. Completely used all of our boost. That was fun. That was fun. And it didn't take too much of our time. We're still at 39 minutes. So we still got 20 minutes left. We're definitely going to get another ERT in. Definitely. I'm going to swap to boosters now. Because we need our boosters to come back. We won't slow down to let our boosters get up. But the boosters will be up before we get there. Boosters charge pretty quickly. Not as quick as in, you know, smaller ships. But still, they charge relatively quick. But this should be a hammerhead then. Because you're supposed to have a hammerhead as one of the targets. So this guy over here should be the hammerhead. Alright, see, boosters are full. Back the shields. Still putting in as much juice into the gas as we can. There's a warden. There's another warden. And there's the hammerhead. Okay. So, what's the other target? It's a hurricane. That's a pain. That's a pain. Alright. I'm getting a little clenched up here, man. They're making me work with these hurricanes and hammerheads being in my way. Let's fire some missiles. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Some more missiles. Boom, boom, boom. Swap back the guns. Oh, please. Ouch! So it seems that the servers have stopped working on dodging flares, at least, or dodging missiles, at least. So here we are, coming onto the hammerhead. Hopefully we can get in his pocket. He seems to be in an awkward position. Make sure we don't hit the ground, too. Here we are, in his pocket. Come on, hammerhead. Shoot his center mass, shoot his center mass, shoot his center mass. Stay in the circle. Right up on him. Shields are getting low. Come on. Come on. Shields are gone. One enemy down. Alright, so we boost out of there. Get out of there because there's a hurricane on us. Boost out of there. There's our OM. Man, it's rough out here, huh? That's rough out here. But hey, that is another 100K. Even if you call it now, guess what? We've made as much money doing this as we've done in the Vanguard Sentinel, and we got 20 minutes left on the clock. How is that? I didn't think I could do it that fast. I guess the speed difference is not too much. But we're going to go to Port Olisar and repair. Or not necessarily repair, but restock our missiles and wait for our mission to pop up. But yeah, that's that. Another hammerhead down. The great thing about this, though, I will tell you, my next hammerhead I see, I'm going to drop more than 8 missiles in him. For the sake of the hour run, I'm going to drop more than 8 missiles in him. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Even setting all of our shields there to the front, we still setting all of our shields to the front, lost our front shields. So hammerheads, you know, they're a pain. But if you are confident,
please proceed to assigned landing.
You can get in their face and show them what's up. The other route is to stay further back and be safe about it. Staying further back, firing from out of their range, but that takes much longer. And if you're in a gunship and it has the shields and you have the ability to do it and you know what you're doing, You can get it done. You can get it done. Alright, so here we are pulling up on our repair spot. This takes a little bit of our time away, right?
Landing gear
But hey.
deployed.
My camera is not perfect for landing. Let's see if we can land it. I don't have my camera views like saved, so I want to keep this camera view, at least for the sake of the video. At some point I will mess with cameras and save my views and stuff.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
That was a nice cool little landing though. Yeah. So here we are. We're gonna restock and might as well repair. So we did spend 7,000 on restocking and repairing. I don't know how much we spent on the Vanguard Sentinel when we restocked and repaired. So just keep that in mind. We did that. But that will be calculated obviously into our final cash at the end anyways. So it seems like it restocked. It doesn't look like we repaired. We didn't repair. You know what? Let's just press it again. Let's see what happens. There we go. Okay, it worked.
Take off.
I don't know if it took the money from us twice. It might have. And that could hurt us in money-making ways. But, guys, let's compare $5,000 to the fact that we're making $400K an hour. It's chump change, right? Don't sweat on it.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Don't sweat on it. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna collect our VHRT, and it should be fine. We got 15 minutes. We're gonna go do our VHRT. Maybe the ERT will load by the time we get there. But the thing is, we'll get there,
Bottom drive is now
pick up our ERT.
landing gear raised.
Okay, see, ERT is still not loaded. It takes about, like I said, 5 minutes for it to load, so... Ooh, it's on the moon. Does it have a marker? Does it have... It does not have a marker. Okay. So let's see if we can finesse. If we can finesse it, we'll do it. If not... Or we can finesse it with beautifulness. Hello? Bounty complete? We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take... Oh, it's 19.25. Alright. We'll take that. That happens and that counts. Because that happens more often than not. To tell you the truth, bounties will complete on their own relatively often. So we're going to take that and we're going to be happy with it. We're a little bit disorganized now because we're not in the correct OM location to even get to OM1 or OM2. But this will allow us...
Bottom drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
This will allow us to pick up our ERT group now and make it within the time limit. No problem. Oh my god. It's the quantum drive sometimes. ERT group, accept. Boom. There we go.
Quantum drive
We're up here.
is now on.
Where's
Quantum drive is
our
now
yellow
on.
one? Is it on the moon? It's looking like it's on the moon. No, that's on the asteroid belt, I believe. Yeah, that's on the asteroid belt. So we want to go to OM1. The quantum drive is being a little finicky here, but hey, gets done.
Quantum drive is now on.
Little trick, as usual, you know, you turn it off, turn it back on, and it should be no problems. Alright, Denver. I know that's not your actual person we're going after because the ERT group names, or any of the group mission names, don't work. But we got our 4th group ERT that's looking like it's going to fit into the hour range. And just on the ERTs alone, that is 400k. Plus the 3 VHRTs, we're looking at 450k. More than 450k. More than that. I dare say that is efficient. I dare say that's pretty damn good, especially in a Connie. I'm telling you guys, you can do it. You can do it better in a Corsair, but you have to be careful. The server has to be working good for the Corsair to work, because if you take damage, it's over. I will also make a video of this in a 600i as soon as I get the 600i and compare how well the 600i does compared to the Connie. But here we go, coming in on our next target, Vanguard Warden. There's a Gladius out there, and 2 Gladiuses out there, so this guy is toast. This guy is toast. He's coming in hot, though. I haven't used that in this video. Coming in hot.
Shields.
Oh, what up, Vanguard? How you doing, sir? Hi there, sir. Take a little bit of damage there. Can we see him in the darkness? In the darkness. Beautiful. See, it's a little dark out here, so that was actually scary for me. I'm just gonna tell you guys that was scary, because I don't like the asteroids in the dark. But we can sit here and let these Gladiuses touch us all day long. Like, look, those poor little Gladiuses couldn't imagine to hurt our shields. They couldn't dream to hurt our shields. Poor little Gladiuses. What's going on? Oh, that's right, we're on yellow. I'm like, why can't I see both options? We're on yellow. We're gonna have to do the hop jump over Crusader to get the Daemon. That's fine. We still have to kill the Hammerhead. We have to make it through the Hammerhead, guys. One last Hammerhead to make it through, and we're home free. We got 10 minutes on the clock. More like 8, but that's plenty of time. For 2 targets, that's plenty of time. That have target markers, so much time. Life is great. Money is good. Target location locked. I'm stoked about this. I mean, I'm making these videos, but I'm making this money, you know? So I'm making money while making the videos. It's a win-win, right? You can't beat this. Again, I appreciate everybody who is supporting me on these views, on the likes, leaving comments. You guys are awesome. I really want to make things happen. I want to show off a lot of Star Citizen content. I want to do org stuff. I want to do solo stuff. I want to do FPS stuff. I want to do ship fighting. I'm going to do delivery missions. I have cargo missions already up on the channel. I want to do everything. We're going to do piracy, everything. This is the jack of all trades. I do everything. I get it all done. Name the price. If the price is good enough, I will get the job done. That is the motto. And here we are on our next target. Vanguard Warden. Valkyrie. Hurricane. Vanguard Warden, Valkyrie, Hurricane. No Hammerhead. So that means our final target of the video will be the Hammerhead. Woo! Do we do that in third person? Do we fight the Hammerhead in third person? I don't know. That's risky. Imagine going an hour and then dying at the last 5 minutes. That would be brutal. What up, bro? What up, bro? What up, bro? What up, bro? Where you going, bro? Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna go and we're going to decouple so that we keep going. And I'm gonna set the marker. This is risky. But you gotta do things. Gotta be a little risky. Make sure this hurricane doesn't ram us in the back. He's doing a little bit of damage to this because he's a hurricane. Hurricane's hurt. But not enough. Not enough, sir. Not enough. The final target. The hammerhead. The hammerhead of destiny. We're only at 55. We're at 55 minutes. But it's going to be too close at the end of this to complete anything else. So that will show that if we did the single VHRT that completed for us ourselves, that we would have been able to fit it in the hour mark. Like it would have been just enough time to complete it. So even though we got a little bit lucky with the VHRT dying, we would have been able to fit it in. No problem. So here we are, we got the marker. It's already got neutralize on it. It's already. It's prepped and ready for us. I'll show them what's up. I'm stoked. I'm happy. I'm happy the way this is turning out. We just got one more target left. Things are great. Look at the... Not the greatest lighting. I mean, it's Daymar though, so... But here we are. It should be a hammerhead. This is the last target on an ERT group. It is a hammerhead. His partners are a Vanguard and a Valkyrie. So we don't even have a hurricane to deal with. I'm gonna set up our missiles. And we're gonna lay in so many missiles on this guy. So many. So many missiles on this guy. I'm gonna let him go. And beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo! Gorgeous. Missiles. Oh, those missiles didn't even land. Alright, here we are in the pocket. In the pocket. Oh, not in the pocket. We're not in the pocket. We don't like not being in the pocket. Oh, we're not in the pocket. We're gonna run. We're gonna run. We're gonna run. Look at that. Take a little bit of extra time to kill this final guy. It's okay. It's okay. No biggie. No biggie. A little bit of extra time. We'll turn around and throw missiles at him, yeah? Sometimes this happens. And it happens. It's okay. Oh, for some reason our shields weren't on full shields. I must have accidentally pressed a button. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Okay, we got him hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. I don't know how close we are to him. He's hurt, but we're hurt. Come on. Die, buddy. Die. There it is. Enemy down. Bounty complete. Bounty complete. So, I chalk up that awkwardness to the fact that all my systems were not set to shields for some reason. Why? I don't know. But that's weird. I use my keyboard to swap into third person. So I might have accidentally reset my shields as I was pressing the keyboard instead of using my sticks. But yeah, so that is it. That's the timer. We are at 59 minutes and we're going to stop there. 59 minutes and all that beautifulness that just happened. It's a little bit not the most pleasing visual. Oh, well, there's the sun over there, right? So we can... That is visually beautiful. Let's get a... Oh, that's beautiful right there, right? Oh, yeah. Woo! This is a beautiful ship. Look at that. Amazingness. Okay. Anyways, that is an hour done of flying the constellation Aquila, and we are now sitting at 7,753,446 compared to what I had before, which was 7,302,966. So I would say I had 7.302. I have 7.753. So that is 500K? No, 400K. 450K. 450. Let's do the exact amount, right? Because that's what we're here about. It's for the exact amount. So I had 7,753,344 minus what I had before, which is 7,302,966. 7,302,966. That is exactly 450K, 378 AUEC richer. We have done it. We hit over 450K. Wow. That is something. Let me real quick show off. I forgot to do it in the very beginning, but just so you guys know, of course, bounty is max to get the ERT groups. Crusader is at 10%. That is for the VHRT singles, giving us 10% bonus on the VHRT singles. And the North Rock Service Group is at 5, which is 15% bonus to the group bounties we're doing. The ERT group bounties were giving us 15% bonuses. And that's what we were doing. Look at this beautiful ship. Over 450K, guys, in an hour in a constellation solo. Wow. Fantastic. Beautiful. Love this ship. You could do it in other gunships, whatever feels the most comfortable for you, but you can do it. Go out there, kill some hammerheads, and make you some money. Thank you, guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Please share the video wherever you can. I appreciate the help. I love you guys. I hope we can make a beautiful community and all that stuff. Stay tuned for more videos coming out every day at this point. Don't know if it's going to always stay every day, but at this point, it's every day. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and adios.